Hello, beautiful Aries. Welcome to Eternal Transformations Tarot. We're going to be doing your September energy. See what's going on in September. I'm feeling good about it, Aries. It's calming oil because I'm excited. Okay, here we go. We are going to pull a few numerology cards, see where you're at in numerology. It's just going to tell you what to focus on this month. We're going to pull a basic Celtic cross spread with the vice versa tarot. These are all below in the description box if you want to order them. I give you the link I order them from. This is the Shaman Oracles deck. We're going to pull one of these at the end to see what your spirit message is for the month. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's go, baby. While I'm shuffling, feel free to take a deep breath, let it out, your crown chakra, release expectation of this reading. You can ask a question, but then release expectation of what the answer is going to be. Okay. Got some spirit guides coming in. Oh. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we have healing, 66, master number, also a 12, also a 3, and then 7, personal growth. Healing and personal growth. Beautiful. Beautiful. These are great things to be working on. Healing and personal growth, Aries. Now, let's see what they want to say here. For Aries, tell me what's in their soul. Spirit, tell me what's in, there it is. What's in their soul. I'll show you as I go along, but I'm going to explain them after I can get them all together. Hanged Man in reverse. Hanged Man in reverse. Never noticed that little part right there. Do you see the masks in the corner? I've never noticed those before. Okay. Hanged Man in the soul. It's what your soul is calling you to do. What's in the ego for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? What's in the ego for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising in September? Something. Ooh, another major arcana, y'all. Right in the center. The Chariot. The Chariot. Interesting. Hanged Man in reverse. This is no movement, but in reverse, obviously it's time to come down. Huh? You're like, what are you doing up there? What's in the root of this reading? Oh, man. I hope I can see. There it is. I saw it and I knew it. Okay. It buzzed. It buzzed. Root of this reading is the sun. The sun, beautiful. You guys, with the major arcanas, Aries, killing it. Yes. I love it. Past. I'm going to explain it all in a minute, y'all. What's crowning over them? What is crowning over Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? What's the energy available for them to step into? Buzzed. Felt something in here, too. Buzzed. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, what do we have for final outcome if they're willing to step into these energies? If they're willing, okay, to step into these energies. You guys, intense major arcanas. You've only gotten 2 minor arcanas in the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Give me a moment here. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Just let me look for a minute. You guys have some good stuff coming. Someone out there, you've been changing your life. You have been making changes. And you have made sacrifices. You've made sacrifices. I want you to know that this is noticed. This is very noticed. I hope you realize how proud of you they are. the PTB, the powers that be, the spirit guides, the angels. They're so proud of you. I hope you realize how much you've truly changed within. Here in the center of your reading, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Someone out there, it's time, don't stop beating yourself up, okay? Stop beating yourself up. I feel like maybe you've made mistakes in the past and you are so incredibly hard on yourself. It's time to let that go. The Hanged Man's about a sacrifice. I always say this is reminds me very much of Odin, who hung from a tree upside down for days without food and water for the wisdom of the gods. I would give so much more, wouldn't you? For the wisdom of the gods. But this is a sacrifice. This card is about sacrificing something for something bigger, for internal understanding, for the wisdom, Now we turn it around and these people are like, yo, homie, what's he doing up there? You know, why is he hanging up there still? There's no need for it, right? There's a snake coming in behind him and he doesn't see that. The masks remind me of the persona, right? The word persona comes from the Greek word. Whenever in a play they would wear those white clay masks with just the eyes and the mouth, and it's about covering up. It's the ego. It's the mask of the ego. They're saying it's fallen off. You see yourself for who you truly are, but what you don't see is how much growth you've done. It's time to get moving. It's time to get moving again. It's time to start living life again. It's time to start living life in this new, amazing you that you feel. You know, who is this person that you've become? Let go of all of, I don't know if it's guilt, if it's shame, or what you're punishing yourself for, right? Internal anxiety, negative self-talk. It's got to stop right now. It's got to stop. Negative self-talk. What are you saying to yourself? I have written on my bathroom mirror because I have a hard time with this. You feeling that one? You feeling that one, baby? She had a long walk, so she's exhausted. I have a hard time with myself, with talking down to myself and not realizing it until I stopped and just, what are you thinking right now? You know, I'm never good enough. No, those aren't the exact words I say. It's more of a feeling, and then it turns into a thought, and then it turns into who you are. And that's not who you are. It's a lie. Okay? I've written on my bathroom mirror, what are you thinking, Val? Post-its. Put them everywhere. What are you thinking? Start catching your thoughts and changing them, and you will find yourself. It will be life-changing for you. Stop beating yourself up. Here it is. In the root of your reading, this is what they want you stepping into, because this is where you're at right now. This is where your energy is at. The red stands for passion, the white for innocence. She feels like a kid again. They want you to feel like a kid again. Go live in this new life. Here comes the sun, little darling. Ooh. You ready for the sun? You ready to stop punishing yourself? I apologize. I know my camera's over here, but I have to look straight ahead, and that makes it. Looks like I'm talking to someone behind the camera. See, that's what I mean. I'm always worried about validation and apologizing for things. I'm working on it, though. Caught myself. Clap a hand over your mouth whenever you start apologizing for nothing. Really, nothing. This is in your past. They want you to remember this is in your past. There's many things in your past, right? I just heard that from somebody. There's many things in the past. Okay, I don't want to look at it. You've done a pretty good job of acknowledging it, owning up to it, and looking at it, I'm hearing. They're saying, don't let this cycle back around. This is the root of what they need you to heal. That is the last flutter farts. They're not saying flutter farts. I am getting images in my head, and I'm trying to translate them. So this is the last root that someone needs to heal. The last flutter farts of any negativity currently going on in your life. Okay, look at her. Look at her. This is the root of a lot of your problems. If you root down a lot of your current problems, you can root it down to here. She's sitting on a rock in the middle of this storming ocean, right? Crazy storms are going on around her. She's holding those swords, and she's blindfolded, but she's not tied up. Yet she's powerless. But she is the one holding the power. She is blind to the fact that she is the one holding the power. What are you doing on that rock, girl? Get up. Take off that blindfold. Turn this card around, they're saying. Turn this card around. Now look. Look at the calm waters. Look how she no longer lets her environment control her. She controls her environment. The moon, it's intuition. She's no longer wearing in this perspective, we don't see the blindfold. We see her hair is calm. She is calm. For no matter what comes, she is ready. Now that her blindfold is off, she knows she holds the power. Some of you have been caught up in the fear trap, the anxiety fear trap, and it's time to put that down. You hold the power, Aries. You hold the power. This is a root that I'm seeing it kind of like branches off into some other areas of your life it's a cycle they want you to break. And I feel like you've done a lot of work in breaking this. Don't let it come back up. You know, that thing's it's a whisper toot. It'll poke you in the butt. It'll get you. Okay? Those cycles that are intrinsic to us all. So no more procrastinating either. This girl is a procrastinator. Don't worry about what anybody thinks. Validate yourself. I'm hearing. Validate yourself. Be your own validation. Self-validation. For seeking validation is the killer of freedom. You will never be truly and freely your authentic self if you're concerned about what others think or if you need validation from them, their approval in some way. Whatever that is in your psyche, start journaling amazing things about yourself. Validate yourself. Do what you love. Come what may, who cares what anyone thinks? Okay? Okay. Now ready? What's crowning over you? What energy is available to you? You guys, we have the 9 of Cups. Yes, the 9 of Cups. You get your wishes granted. Especially for breaking this. This came out in your past. I feel like many of you have broken it, yet they want you to see the root so that when it cycles back up, you don't get caught in that fluffernutter again, right? I'm seeing like you've cleared it, but that tumbleweed comes back through and it's like you get caught up in it again and you don't even realize it, right? Don't let that happen. If you see it, it has no power over you. Name it. Fluffernutter. You ain't getting me again. Look at this. This is the energy crowning over you. Aces, my friends, in the 78 card deck, every sign so far has gotten an ace or 2. One sign got 3. But look at this. You got 2 aces in the crown. That hasn't happened. And it's sandwiching the 9 of Cups, the card of wishes, the card of contentment, of my cup overfloweth. You can have whatever you want, right? Fulfillment. And really enjoying it. I just heard saying when you have good food. Whenever you hug someone that you missed or you loved so much, say That is the sound that the universe made when it was created. It was a perfect frequency. Think of, this is something I watched on a documentary. Think of amen. Om. This is a magical tone. And it does something. It brings in more abundance to you in whatever you're more love, more money, more food, more good wines or nice clothing. And when you put on clothing that you just love and it feels so cozy, say, Start being happy. They're ready to hand you new opportunities. Ace, God handing you a new opportunity of clarity, enlightenment, and very possibly this is often the card of spiritual downloads, especially with these 2 aces are not minor arcana or major arcana. They are portals. And portals are only available to, they're available for you to step through, but many people walk right past them because it means change. It means the unknown. Be courageous, be brave, because these two things are coming to you, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be free. You got to walk through them. It's going to take your willpower. And I don't mean you have to pay for it or you have to do anything. You have to do something. You have to act to get it. You have to act to get it. Abundance. God handing you a new opportunity of abundance. And these are both upright. These are both upright. I mean, even an ace upside down is not bad, y'all. Upside down, an ace is good in any way, shape, or form, okay? But you got two crowning over you, okay? This means that you have two portals opening up. One of abundance, financial abundance, material abundance, Satan. And one of clarity, enlightenment. You're living a new life. Someone out there is living a new life, is a new person. It's kind of like I'm seeing, like, it's not like you've changed. It's like you've shed the old. It's like a flashlight that's got mud all over it and the light's on. But the light was always on. And when you start getting that dried mud off and banging it, the light starts shining through. The light was always there. It's like someone cleaned off the mud. Good job. Now, if you stick in these energies, if you step into what's being offered to you, okay? Look at this. Y'all got a lot of major arcanas, y'all. You are the master. You are the magician. You have everything you need at your disposal. As above, so is below. Someone out there is getting downloads. They are changing on a deep, deep level. And they are assisting you. You are so supported right now. If you don't feel it, then go take a walk outside, barefoot if you can. Take a new path. Ask them to speak. They will send you a sign. If you ask, they will send you a sign. And watch for the signs. Are you listening? Remember, praying is talking to God. Meditation is listening to God. It has to be a two-way conversation. You have to be patient to wait for the answer. Right? Ask your questions of God and then wait for the answer. You will receive it. The Empress. You are love. You are creation. You are abundance. You are fertility. Someone out there has changed on a soul level and they're ready for you to start living that life. This soul change, because through you, they heal others. They need you to start living this life. Get off of your sacrificial. There was a time for this. You needed to make some sacrifices. I'm hearing for some of you, you may have, I'm seeing a lot of different things actually. Isolated yourself a little bit more, realized that the people that you were surrounding yourself with were toxic and therefore making you toxic, and then that plague just keeps going back and forth. Maybe you cut back on drinking or drugs or something like that, or quit altogether. You've made sacrifices. Now they're saying, stop punishing yourself, because God's not punishing you. Only you are now, right? Okay, my loves, let's see. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, okay? Look at this. The Judgment card. Now we have Archangel Gabriel blowing his horn and saying, I'm calling you. This is second coming. I'm calling up my angels, the ones who I made go through some hard work, right? Some of us out there, we have had it hard the past few years, if not a decade or more. Because the teachers have to go through the suffering first, so that they can teach others who are about to start going through what we've been through the past decade. Okay? Think about this. If you want to learn to paint, would you ever go to someone who's never painted before and ask them to teach you and pay them to teach you? Absolutely not. You must go through the suffering if you want to be one of the teachers on this earth. And even when I say teachers, I'm not saying doing something like what I do or anything like that. I'm saying the way you live your life in an authentic way, in an intuitive way, flowing with the universe and not pushing against it. that's when you start teaching others. People watch you, Aries. More than any other sign, people watch you. Rise up. Rise up. Let's see what they have for your spirit message. And then, thank you guys so much. I needed this reading. I needed this reading. I love you, Aries. This is one of the best readings that I've done for Aries in a long time. And I think I'm going to do a bonus reading for Aries. Felt it. I think I'm going to do a bonus reading for Aries because I went back and looked at my playlist and I've skipped you guys a few times. Not on purpose. It wasn't intentional. I just would go through depressions, and then like it would always be like right around the Aries time or something like that, and then I'd come back and start all over and not realize where I left off. So, sorry. See? I'm rambling, but that's okay. Okay. The Earth Keeper. The Earth Keeper. I don't think I read this one. The Earth Keeper, 18. Also a 9. There's a lot of 9s coming out. September is going to be good, y'all. Think about where you were in February. You're about to get rewards for all the work you've done this year, the going within, and last year, I'm hearing. The last 2 years may have been very difficult, but I want you to understand that there is beauty and growth in the suffering. There's more growth in the suffering than anywhere else. There's beauty in the darkness. Be thankful for it did teach you something. Now it's time to start living a new and better you, the best version of yourself, the most authentic version of you, because you are perfect and you are beautiful. That's what they're saying. It's not me. It's not me. Yeah. And I don't know, this came out earlier and they want me to say, y'all, you scared the devil. He got his back to you. He ain't got you slaved anymore. He ain't got you enslaved anymore with anxiety, depression, substance abuse, numbing. He's got his back to you. So you better get on out of there. Okay? You get your lotus flower of enlightenment and you get on out of there while his back is turned. Okay? Live your new life. Okay. Earth Keeper. I'm excited to read this. The Earth Keeper. If this video did anything to you, please consider liking and subscribing. It's like tipping. If you'd like to actually give me a karma donation, I have 3 links in my description box. You must include what you want to manifest and what you want to record. I'm sorry, I read something that said record. What you want to manifest and what you want to release, because I include you in my new moon and full moon rituals. I put you on my spreadsheet and you'll be in my new moon and my full moon ritual in September. So I need to know those things. And if you don't tell me, it's important for me to exchange energy. If you don't tell me, I'll send you toads. I'll put next to your name, toads. If you donate and don't tell me what you want. What you want to release and what you want to manifest. 18. Okay. The Earth Keeper. You have outgrown your small dream of success and achievement and are ready to dream big. I love it when it comes back around. It's time to get going with your new life and your new self. Ooh, I'm getting excited. Oh. With possibilities beyond your wildest expectations. Take on the mantle of the Earth Keeper and reach out to a friend in need whom you may not have been in touch with for some time. Take care of your pets and feed the strays that come by. Clean up your yard, as this is a reflection of your relationship to the earth. Grow the sacred dream and your personal life will flourish. Remember, it's not about me any longer. It's about us. It's about one. And here's the medicine if you're having a hard time with this. As you care for your body, you show you care for Mother Earth. So begin with the stewardship of your health. Yeah, you've been through some healing and personal growth. Yes, baby. Yes. What are you putting in your mouth? Are you feeding on foods and thoughts that are not good for you? Are you doing what you know will be good for you today? What are you thinking? Right? Beautiful reading, Aries. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful September harvest and soak this all in. Claim it now. It is yours. Leave a comment. I love hearing y'all's stories. I love you all. Catch you on the flip side.